Good morning,
So
traders.
it may
How
have a
we
dip
doing,
here on
guys?
CODX. I
How
don't
we
mind
doing? We're seeing
necessarily
this
holding
pullback
it
here
dip. It
on
just depends on if it
CODX.
holds
There, we would
for
want to
support.
hold that
If not, I can
398
jump
spot.
out.
Come ripping back above this
And then it immediately
418.
breaks under 4. I'll let it test. Kind of going
We've already
crazy
taken
here.
some profit
Big
on a
pull up and
long,
pull down.
$28.
Like I said, I'd
Lost
like to see
about
it hold
two
over
on
4.
two trades
Maybe a
there
1 minute pullback
so
would
far.
be preferable if it continues to push.
We would have been green. I definitely think so. Had another day of demo issues for some reason. We can go back in the days in the orders. You can see that for some reason we were getting blocked. Don't know why, but hopefully this is not gonna happen when I'm live. I have yet to see that with beginners, so that's what I'm kind of hoping for. I'm also watching CODX here as it holds those 398s there, coming again to try again to the rip. Alright, this is that second try. That was that second time to rip. So now we should get a little bounce here, a little bit stronger probably.
CLWD.
698. You want to see it hold 698, not go below
It's OTC, I
395.
can't trade it, unfortunately.
Little swing there, and you see 2,800 shares going through there at 414. So there's some pretty strength in there.
I don't know how I feel about CODX now.
Some big buyers stepping up there.
Maybe switch my chart to a 5 minute, see how that looks.
Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get near the bottom. So we got that one up, one down, that two up, two down here. It's gonna, I don't believe this is gonna continue just riding on up there. At least I wouldn't, because now it's extended. Could maybe look for a pullback in the 410, 412 range.
Oh no, I bought more shares instead of sold. Oh my gosh, I bought more shares. Why do I do this? Great, I got 100 shares of VKTX now.
TPIV there breaking down there.
TPIV
TPIV there breaking down. Might look to short this at 30.
So aggravating. Mental mistake on my part. Now it's super risky me holding this. I could be down quick. Frustrating.
It's just too low volume, but it's a good trade.
Alright, so I got out for a $12 gain. I could have held, but I accidentally bought more shares than I should have. But that brings me up to a profitable day today, but way too sketchy for me to do that. Would have much preferred, and I would have made more net profit if I would have just hit the sell button instead of the buy button. It just goes to show how much more I'm used to.
You know, this is where I would get
shorting.
So
I'm so used to clicking the buy button to cover that I ended up clicking the buy button instead of the sell button when I was trying to cover my position on CODX.
Even though it looks like a good short.
But profitable day is a profitable day.
Seeing CODX there, hold there.
How much? VKTX looks interesting. If it holds that previous support as resistance and then cracks under 950, I may jump in short. It's getting a little choppy down here though, and so I gotta be careful.
Alright, this looks like it's about to get a pretty good lift there. It went all the way up to 440. So what we want to see now more is where the big buyers. So
TRXC. Well, I guess I should have held CODX, but at that point, I think it was a little too risky. Yeah, man, it happens. Nice, Salty. Hey, good trade, bro. Good trade, man. MDGL was tanking. This one had a big day yesterday, so this is to be expected. It's going to pull back some usually. Yeah, I should have held CODX, but like I said, I accidentally bought more shares than I really wanted with that one. But look at this move. Typical, but hey, I got out. I took the meat of the move from $4 to $4.29 is where I exited it. And so I got about a 25-cent move on that one, so I'll take it. Wish I would have used a little bit a bigger share size from the get-go, but no worries. Appreciate the sub, Rick. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Also, Richard. Appreciate the sub, man. Man, look at this move. Missed the big run. Definitely some FOMO setting in here, but it's a profitable trade. It's a profitable trade. I can't be too upset with it. See that? Yeah, see that? It's been choppy all day. It's finally kind of getting over these highs right here. It's got some support at 475, so I'm going to watch that. But man, look at this thing up to 470. Would have been a 65-cent gain if I would have just held through that $35 profit, but I got to get used to letting my winners run a little bit more. Up to 480 would have been a 75-cent gain. Yeah, for sure. FOMO's real with this one, Mitch. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I took a 25-cent gain out of a stock. And, I mean, a 25-cent gain isn't anything to really brush off. It's a nice gain, 25 cents. If you can make a 25-cent gain every day, you'll be really profitable as a trader. You know, it's just... I got some FOMO now for sure, though. A&F would have been an 85-cent gain. I should stop calculating that. 90-cent gain, man. Ugh, gross. I mean, it was a profitable trade, but man, aggravating. Look at this. Ooh, FOMO's kicking in hard here, guys. Up to 524. But hey, I hope somebody can take advantage of it.
This is what you call FOMO right here, guys. I'm not gonna even trade this. We got in there at 392. You know, yeah, you know, we wish we would have held this move right here. Could have gone and.
I can't trade CLWT. It's not tradable on TradeNet.
Made that move is
Although
really what
I do
we're
like it
looking for.
Either way it goes. If it breaks under 5, good short.
You know, this is a stock that, you know, if I was up and green for the day, I probably would have held my position and got that reward.
Halted?
I did short it. Would have shorted it early in the day and made a good amount of money. Probably would have lost a little bit on the squeeze, but it still should have been profitable for the day and would have been able to give myself a real swing. Seen right here.
And of course, my SLS trade is starting to go back where I would have wanted it to. Maybe looking to short it under this 570 level. Maybe down to 550 right here. If it gets that low. I don't think it'll get that low though. We'll see. But yeah, CODX is halted, guys.
Short a little bit on ANF
nice,
here.
Ronald. Hey, congrats, bro.
Short a little bit on ANF here.
Hey, good trade, man. I mean, I hope it gaps up for you here too.
We'll want to see this continue down and break the 69.
Yeah, see, my
here.
patterns are on point.
There
Like,
you go.
I was talking about shorting VKTX.
Tap
it's down
up
to
here to the
938.
80s is where I'd look to add.
Got long on CODX. It worked out. Still looking at SLS here. I mean, this was the original short I was watching for. For real, man. TJ, man, I'm right there with you, bro. Man, the FOMO kicks in hard, man, when you see a move like this. And I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, I made a mental mistake here. Like, I ended up adding when I should have covered, and it would have been a bigger net profit. But it was a profitable trade for me. I took 26 cents out of this stock. But man, after that, it ended up going up to $1.45 over where I entered it at.
I would
So
have
yeah,
waited a
that's
little
where the
bit more
FOMO
for
kicks
this
in
bounce
hard right there,
here
guys.
to get into.
I appreciate the sub, T
but
Grace.
We're
Welcome.
gonna go ahead and
Appreciate
just
it.
hold our position. Look for this to break down here.
I mean, hey, you never know what it's gonna do in these halts, Salty. It could drop really quickly after the resumption, so we'll see, man. But I think everybody's got a little bit of FOMO with CODX now. I mean, here's the thing. Days like today, really, they raise my confidence as a trader. You know, VKDX did what I wanted to. CODX was profitable. SLS is starting to curl back down. I should have just held through it, but my patterns have been working, so that's the most important thing, regardless of how much I make, really. You know, is that I can see the improvement in myself as a trader, and you know, my eye for patterns is getting a little bit better, I think, and so now it's just about tweaking my emotions. You know, biggest thing in trading. Nice, Ronald. Look at Ronald, man. Ronald making all of us look bad, man. From 405 to 545, taking $1.40 out of that trade. Good job, Ronald. Congrats, man. That's an awesome trade, bro.
Looking for this crackdown.
Appreciate it, T.
Needed to break down underneath 70s.
Yeah, but shout out to Lewis for the $5 donation. Appreciate it, bro. Right. I mean, I'm like this.
Not
Eric.
liking that bounce there.
Everybody in the room's like this. After missing that move, except for Ronald.
Just waiting for a little while.
That's everybody right now, man. Man, it's just a gross move to miss, you know, especially if you were holding it up to that point. I would have been happy to just get another 25 cents out of it. I mean, I took 25 cents on the first move. I would have been happy to just get another 25 on it, even if I didn't get the whole $1.40 move it made.
Alright, not liking this. Getting out there. Would probably look to add there at 80 if I was green for the day.
Right, I mean, Scott, that's kind of what I'm doing, man. Like, I'm happy with my little
mark
gain, my little tiny, you know, $10 gain or whatever I made
definitely
on it.
don't want to lose
But
today.
man, you know, for
I had
instance, if
some
I would have
great
held
trades early
with
in
that
the day,
50
great
shares,
calls.
that would have been a like
Just
right around a
didn't get filled.
$65,
I'm not used to
$70
trading
gain
a
for me,
bigger
which is a
stock
huge
here
gain
like
for me.
this.
I would have loved that.
That's why I feel like I'm getting out there, but I
almost-
definitely feel like this is my pattern right
Almost
here.
guaranteed I would have sold
It
it
looks
way before
really
that,
good.
though.
You
Even
could
if I would have
hold
held, I probably would have sold it at 5.
$21.95 there.
All right, so there it is, gapping down
Underneath
immediately from the
21.70.
resumption.
You should get a nice crash there.
I'm not touching this thing anymore. I'm not going to chase this thing.
I'm gonna get off here though. I'm not gonna trade that. There's no reason to. If I'm not used to it, there's no reason to trade
Man, I'm
it.
surprised. Usually a stock gaps up when it moves up like that and gets halted. I think people are just starting to cover. Yeah, for sure, T-Dot. I mean, it's starting to test. We'll see what happens with it here. You know, it touched for 545, the high of the day again. Up to 523 on the bid.
CODX there tanking down there from the pullback. There's a 9 EMA entrance if you'd be looking into it. You could risk off a 71.
Let's see if it tries to get
Entrance would
back
have
over
to
there.
be there
Yeah,
at 85
CODX
to
is tradable on.
83s.
On U-Stock trade, I'm not sure. I know it was tradable on TradeNet. You know, I had a profitable trade on it. Yeah, brutal drop, man. Quick drop. That's why it's always risky with halted stocks. You know, because here's the thing. The reason it drops like that is because when a stock gets halted and everybody's kind of stuck into it, and it was a quick halt, it was only a 5-minute halt, but when a stock gets halted like that and it finally resumes, everybody that got stuck in the halt is going to start covering their positions, like nervously, just jumping out of the trade. And so when everybody starts selling like that, it causes these big massive drops that you see.
Here comes a pop.
Yeah, it's tradable, and according to MR, it's tradable on new
See?
stock.
That's how you do it right there. If you got long right there when I said pop,
T-dot.
you got to sell immediately on the bid as it pops up.
Hey man, it happens, MR. It's testing 5 again, back over 5. But yeah, I'm not touching this thing. Ultimately too risky.
I think we gotta just wait for CODX here to really just give us a signal that it's breaking down. Once it gives us that signal of breaking down, I think this is gonna return here.
It's up to 515.
Let's see what
Everybody's
happens
watching
here.
this thing now, guaranteed. Up to 525. May have just faked people out, get them to cover, and now it's pushing back. VKTX continues to fall here. It's at 525, 530,
VATX.
535.
Missed that VKTX there. That's a bad miss there. Watching CODX here.
544. Here it goes, testing that high of the day here. It may get halted again if it breaks it and has
Right,
a
we
lot
saw
of
that
volume.
resistance hold there.
SLS. Yeah, I'm watching SLS still. I mean, if it breaks under those lows, I may
Alright,
jump in
let's
short
see if
again
it
down to
breaks
550.
the high or if it's just gonna end
We'll
the
see
day.
though. I am using TradeNet, Vaughn. On the left right here is TradeNet. The right is Thinkorswim.
I think it's
for
gonna come
charts.
down here to $5
Yeah,
range.
this is TradeNet. My executing broker is TradeNet. Alright, so it's getting up there again. It's at 535 now. We'll see. It's got a lot of resistance at 545. If it cracks that area and starts to run, I'm sure it'll get a big, massive volume spike here. If it cracks it, and that's a big if, though.
All right, might be looking to short here on CLWT here.
Man, look how crazy ZUO has been acting today.
See, it
Made this
crash
big
down
drop at the
here.
open and then bounced
Gave
all
that
the way
one
back,
down,
starting to break
that
the
one
highs of
up,
the day
one,
and
two
pushing up.
down,
It's at
two up,
2437,
three
2440
down.
now. So keep an eye on this.
Don't
So there
wanna
goes
see it get back
CODX
above that
at the
VWAP.
high of the day again. Running into a lot of resistance there. We'll see if it cracks it eventually and starts to run some
That
more over
stock has very
550.
low float. But we got that million share size.
There goes
that I'd like to
SLS.
see.
Oh, this is just gross, man. FOMO is real. FOMO is real, guys. Yeah, thinking
SLS.
back, I should have held this 618
Bounce up
level
to
as that
585.
resistance. I know Mitch was talking about this point as well, but there's the crack that I was looking for in SLS. Just, I'm not going to chase it though. But man, my trade idea was on point too. I should have kept this area, original area that we talked about, Mitch, right here at 618 as resistance and as my stop instead of $6. But $6 was better risk reward, if that makes sense. So there's the break on CODX up to 670. FOMO is real, guys. FOMO is real.
For this, you'd have to wait if it bounced up to 85s.
Kind of looking at
SLS.
DWT for a short here.
83, 85s.
Just cracked under these lows. The volume's a little low, but alright, 584, 590 on CODX.
CODX, they're breaking out again. Did that third down move there. And just continued on over.
But yeah, this would have been a profitable trade too on SLS. I should have held my original stop, like I said, at 618. That was kind of the move to make. 585, 581 on CODX. I don't know, Ronald. It's a little risky, man. But hey, it could keep going. I know, you never know. Good luck, bro. Who knows? I hope it works out for you, though. I mean, it's too risky for me. You know, it does have a very obvious risk area of 550. But man, VKTX continuing to crash here.
Looking right here at CNET, seeing if it's going to make a bounce here to 67. It's a big shorter right over here, 58s.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now, guys. Everybody go check out Mitch's channel.
465.
Yeah, I think he's streaming. Let me see.
Looks interesting. Good risk off is 475.
If you had Mitch, go check out Mitch's channel. I think he'll keep streaming him on TradeNet. So go check out his channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And everybody have a good weekend. I day trade live every weekday morning from 7:45 or 8:45 market time till about 10:15, 10:30. So make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see that every weekday morning. If you want to do me a favor, if you appreciate me putting it all out there and letting everybody watch me day trade live, do me.
How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? I'm looking over here at CNET. It attempts this little bounce here. All right. There's 65s. Gonna put out an order at 67 to short here. 67. Looking for that pop to that 9 EMA over here. To this support from this pattern over here. So we need a little bounce here. Not really seeing the full pattern. Just gonna go ahead and cancel down here. Let's go look around. Let's try to see if we can find a good, decent trade. For the day, we're down to about $13 after commissions. Probably gonna be around the $20 range. So we're still in our well workable range to go ahead and make some profit. I definitely think we would be doing better right now if I was able to have traded at the beginning of the market. For some reason I got blocked out. Alright, we're seeing CLDX there, hold there. CLDX here. I'm gonna pull it up here. Seeing that 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down, 3 up, 3 down. This is gonna be 2 down, 3 up, 3 down. Alright, let's see if we get the rip here. This is where we would get the rip if we were gonna get it. I think it's pretty much done here as the volume is starting to die down here. You see there was a volume rip on that candle right here, and then we've gotten this die down, die down, die down, and now we're gonna see right now if we're gonna get this rip here. Alright, so 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down, 3 up, 3 down here. We want to see if it's gonna bounce or is it just gonna tank under this 553. Alright, alright. Let's see what happens here. CLDX here. NLST, I'll take a look at that. Pulling it on the other chart. That's too cheap of a price for me. Does it look good? Yeah, it looks good on the daily. But being this cheap, as you see, the level 2s are there's way too much action on the level 2s. You can't pretty much read off of the level 2s. It's just way too much action there. We see didn't get that attempt and rip that third attempt, so now I'm going to be looking to see what's going to happen here and how bad are we going to rip down here. Alright, there you go. We got in that bounce. I'm looking to go ahead and short here. 50s. I'm looking for 50 or 48 here. I'm going to put out another order at 545 here, looking for a bounce here. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for a bounce. You don't want to chase into this. You know, I was thinking about shorting there at 560, but a stock that's up 72%, that's definitely not the one you want to be chasing there. I'm seeing 47 as a possibility on this pop. I have orders out there at 53 and 45 for 100 shares. I'm going to go with 100 shares, trying to risk a smaller amount, smaller share size. We need a bounce here. We can't just chase into this. 536 can be another bounce here, so I'm going to get an order ready if it needed. And LST there, ripping up there. If you use all your day trades for Robinhood, what I would do is you just have to wait until it comes back. You know, it goes on a cycle, depending on when's the last time you traded, but that's definitely where it happens here. All right, we definitely need a nice pop up here. It needs to be in the 529 or above. 529 or above. I have 530s right here on the order form. I still have orders out at 545 and 553 just in case I get a nice huge pop up and get filled, and then we can get that instant down move. You know, we did see that the pattern breakdown here under that 562. The only reason I didn't short it there is because the range to bounce up there was really high. All right, here comes that bounce. Looking for a nice hard bounce here. This is when I like to pull up the 5 minute. As you see, it's actually holding that 5 minutes, so you want to see a move back up here to this 45 range, because you got to give yourself a little room up to this 572, because this bounce could be pretty strong here. It's a 5 minute pattern there. I use my hotkeys to cancel my orders there. Instead of canceling here with the click, I use my hotkey there. I use Control Tab. That's just what I use. Hey man, well, if you're stuck in that, Ronald, you just gotta hold, man. This is why you can't open up too much of a risk on Robinhood. If you're taking trades on Robinhood, I would recommend very, very small share sizing, 20 shares, 50 shares max. You know, you want to more take swing trades on Robinhood, at least I feel, than day trades. It is profitable if you take swing trades on Robinhood. I think, you know, when you day trade on Robinhood, you're definitely pushing the limits, seeing as you need execution speed and you need to be able to trade past the day pattern, the day pattern rule. So that's what happens when you trade on Robinhood. You know, Robinhood can, you know, make you all the money in the world, but without execution speed, can definitely fuck you. All right, we're seeing this hold right here. We got that one down. We got that one up move. I still think this can bounce here. Still think this can get a good bounce here before we go short. I'm not gonna chase it. Definitely not gonna chase it, especially I'm down on the day. I definitely don't want to put myself in a position to go ahead and chase. All right, getting more confirmation on a bearish sign. So there we got, we're starting to actually get a pattern here. We got that one down, one up, two down, two up. Then we got this three down. We should get a bounce back into this 509 range. We don't want to see it past this 522 range. But I'm not going to go short here, seeing as we still could get a nice bounce, decent bounce size. So don't overextend yourself. Don't try to just jump in there, slam the bid there at 490, and then let it get popped up on you. What broker am I using right now? I'm using, it's officially the last day on the demo account for TradeNet. This is the last day on the demo account for TradeNet. I will be going live on Monday. Trading CFDs is correct, Marty. So with CFDs, what I like to say is treat it just like a paper trade. You know, one of the key things is you're not really buying securities. You're buying the contract on the security. So that being said, you don't affect the price the same way as if you would on a normal execution on a different broker. So let's say you come in there with 10,000 shares. You're not going to affect the price the same way. All right. We're seeing this down right here. Let's see if we're gonna break the support there. Support there being at 481. guys. My pet's fucking around here. Alright, so looking for a bounce here. Need a bounce. Can't go ahead and chase. Alright, seeing that confirmation there, so now I'm willing to go ahead, and if it does take a bounce to the $5, $4.99 range, might look to short there. Cali looks interesting. If more volume comes in, I'll definitely take a look at that. Let's see Cali. Okay, there you go. I like that. I like this. Let me see the daily. Alright, daily, we got the next resistance there at 38. Next resistance there at 38. What you want to see is a good share size going through there. We've seen 1,000 at 298, 1,500 at 305, 306. Alright. Definitely the stock that's getting interesting there. I'm going to keep a close eye on Cali. Close eye on Cali. On the tops. On my top window. Stop it. Stop it. I don't like the fucking crying. You know better than that. My dog over here, I got a new puppy. He doesn't like to behave much when I'm trading. Doesn't know what the hell I'm doing over here, but trying to make you that golden bone, buddy. Trying to make you that golden bone. Alright, we're seeing a bounce here finally on CODX there. Like to pull up the 5 minute to see if this bounce could be a little higher. You know, what could happen. You know, definitely don't want to go ahead and jump into a short there. Chase down there and then get squeezed on up there to 546 there. We're going to see a decent sized bounce here. These pets are going wild in here. Still a little early. Wouldn't short just yet. Alright guys, how we doing out there? How's everybody? Anybody sees anything else building up? Dude, you guys have been around too much, man. Alright, pulling up this. I see an Axon there. Axon looking a little more decent. Looks like it could maybe make a run here into the $2 range. 87 would be where you'd want to get in here. $88, $87 in that range. Axon, there you go, Salty. You're looking at it also. I definitely think it's getting stronger here. Want to go ahead and look at the 5 minute, what happened to get here. We got a little bull flag here, red to green from about 70 to 87, so about 17 cents on this breakout here. I see 97 coming. Need to go out? Alright. Hey guys, I need to take my dog out right quick. I'll be right back, guys. Watch that bounce on CLDX there. This is when I'd look to, if we get a nice, decent bounce, start looking the opposite way. That's a good boy. All right. I'm back, guys. And at Marty, just to answer your question, I got the intro package. Real simple. Just looking towards getting consistent, becoming a consistent trader. That's exactly what I'm working on. I'm not working on making $1 million, showing you guys $500 to $50,000. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to find decent trades, find that good reward system. We're seeing FTFT there. FTFT, guys, alerting FTFT. Seeing that micro pullback there. All right, looking to get in there. I need a pullback here. I would have liked to have gotten there in there on this pullback 250. Seeing relatively good strength there. Stock has resistance at 265. We want to see it bounce off of 265, start getting that strength there. Showing it. Feel like we're going to get a nice little pullback here. You see there's a hidden buyer there. Risk right now, it's about 49, 46. We got Axon trying to break out there at $2. So up there to that 196 range. What you want to see is a big time buyer stepping up there, especially at a lower price stock like this. You'll see like 2,000, 5,000 shares going through there. That's what you want to see. Saw 2,000 there, add there at 195, 2,800 there, add at 197. Looks like someone's trying to get up there to that $2 rip. Also, another stock that's going off here is TTOO. TTOO. Another stock making moves at this hour. We're approaching 11 o'clock, so this is when I actually look for pattern breakdown shorts. So I'm not necessarily trying to look for longs. MC and TTOO there go up there to 823 area, 825. Resistance there at 840s. I'm looking for, alright, so I'm going to show you guys something right now. I'm looking at TTTO there. I want to see this candle fail to make that new high. Be good boys. Be good boys. Alright guys, seeing this come up there to that daily high right there, daily high at TTOO. Why penny stocks? Alright, well, penny stocks is just basically, at the end of the day, it's all about capital. You know, yeah, you can probably trade up to like probably about mid-cap stocks with even an intro package at TradeNet. But this is something that I've just been doing. It's a niche. You know, you got to find what you're good at. I've definitely on paper trade have, you know, nailed tons and tons of trades here. Just basically just trying to get to that live level and really start being consistent. Seeing there 19s, 25 is the daily high. I think this might fail here. CODX there was making a little push back. Watching CODX on the 5-minute for 5-minute patterns here. All right, let's see this breakout. Let's see if it breaks out here. TTOO. 825s there. Gonna give us a couple more seconds. All right. FT there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go. Go. Alright guys, we got some consolidation there and FT there. Went up to 270, now slamming down at 250. Looks like it's just about to fail. Alright, gonna look for this 255 range, 200 shares. Putting out a short there. Let's see if I get filled here. I got 353 on the VWAP. Canceling down, willing to take 50s. Putting out the order at 250. Trying to get short here on FT as it made that run and just failed. Need a bounce here. Have the order out there at 250. Also gonna be probably looking for a pattern breakdown under this for TTO. CHNR there, going off there, CHNR. Trying to get filled there on CHNR. CHNR as it makes a huge run there. Putting on an order at 235. Gotta cancel some of these orders. There's just too much going on. I'm gonna have to focus here. I'm seeing this a CHNR there. Look at that huge drop, man. Huge drop. Crazy, crazy volatile here. Straight up, straight down there. We look on the daily for this one. Seeing this the pattern breakdown happen here on TTOO. Two wiki there for me on CHNR. It's definitely having some power there, but I saw 8,000 shares there at 218. All right, seeing TTO here, pivot. Let's see if it wants to pivot above this 22. So I give it a little run there. All right, main watch right now is CHNR, TTOO, and FTFT. Seeing that volume just die down on TTOO. Just completely going dead. You got Axon there going off, Axon. All right, let's see what's going to go on with this TTTO here. Don't really have too much move here, but I think it could come back down to this $8 range, 790s, ultimate goal. Seeing FTFT there, just no pushback there to the 250s. Needed a push back there, at least one pop there, up there, to go ahead and get short on this. All right. If I did short, it would be right about here right now with a risk. Getting a little bounce there. Not enough volume in this stock. That's my only concern. With CFD trading, it would be okay. On a normal broker, I would definitely be careful there. FTFT just breaking down there. Maybe a bounce to 238 range. Axon breaking down there. Alright, gonna take a look at CODX here, see what's going on this 5 minute. See if we're gonna have a breakout above 526 here. What's up, buddy? All right, we saw CODX there make a breakdown to $5 there. 517 would be the resistance there. Might look to go short here, a move down to the VWAP. All right, gonna take a short here, trying to get this. Ah, you see it rejected my first trade there. I tried to get short there at 503 and then it rejected it the first time. 504 is what we'll be looking for. A little pop up here. Yes, sir. That would be the idea. Correct the mundo. It's a good. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Salty. That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Salty putting up in the chat room that you're gonna cover at the VWAP at 468. That's actually using his own style, using his own ideas, and where he would cover. Seeing my experience and what I would do here, and then that way he can go ahead and build on that confidence. Alright, we'll need a little pop here on CODX here if I wanted to get in here. I'm going to go ahead and pull it to the main screen so you guys can see it. I have an order out there, 504. I think this is going to pop up here right now. We might not even get the move back up. Don't want to chase, you know. Definitely not. Green days, I might take a risk here and take a shot there at 490. It just becomes too much risk. It becomes like 25, 30 cent risk. It's not really my style. If I was green for the day, I would have taken that right there at the 490 and then try to risk off of this $5 range. CHNR there, guys, just bouncing around there. Still looking for a bounce here. Still have my order out there at 504. Alright, canceling down. Gonna go ahead and wait more on this. Don't think it's gonna break down here underneath the 470s, and if it does, then so be it. Can't chase here, gotta wait. Being at where I am for the day, I'm down only $13 for the day. I'm looking for that one trade to get me green. Get me green for the day and get on out of here. That's when the patience needs to be there. You gotta look for the right setup. Yesterday we actually found one in the afternoon to go ahead and actually bring us green on the day. Maybe not green net wise, but at least green realized. And then, you know, you move from there. One of the key things I've learned from TradeNet is going to be getting through that block. You know, it happens often, you know, more often than I'd like. You know, I get that block all the time of buying in between the spreads. They like to have like a plus 0.3 on their orders. So you could go and then do market orders, but I definitely don't recommend that. One of the key things really that I'm working on is just sticking to my developmental plan. My developmental plan includes stage 1, really getting consistent. I used to always try to, like, let's say, oh, my plan was let's make $1,000 or let's double my account. Um, you know, that sounds all great on paper and it sounds great in your head, but all it does is just create pressure the opposite way, the pressure that you don't want. Yeah, I agree with beginner. Yeah, that is going to be more of an instant fill. Now, I have gotten some sales, like let's say, um, so I don't always sell on the bid. Sometimes I want to sell on the ask. And with that being said, it blocks me out sometimes when I go and I try to put that sell on the ask. Or let's say if I'm trying to long and I'm trying to long off the bid, that's when it's going to go ahead and do the block. So what beginner trading is saying is correct. What it is essentially is that it lets you buy off the ask, sell off the bid. You know, I don't necessarily recommend always just hopping in on the ask and just riding it out if you're going long. Or let's say if you're going short, I definitely don't recommend just slamming the bid and then just trying to get bidded there. That's definitely not the approach you want to take. You want to go ahead and put orders that are going to be coming to your order versus as I'm going to snap into this trade. Snapping into trades is definitely a lot more experienced style of trading. That's more momentum chasing, and momentum chasers, you got to have tons and tons of years of experience or thousands and thousands of hours and candles to go ahead and actually take advantage. So now we're seeing this 492, some big seller there, 116 coming up there on the level 2. So what you want to do is you want to see if this is someone just trying to hold down the weight of the stock, so that way it can't make its way back above $5, and then they'll probably look to add there as it breaks down there under 482. So you see it was there and it got taken off. Some of the sizing going through there. FT really missed the short there. Would have loved to have gotten that 250. It popped up to about 247 range, didn't get back up to that VWAP. Would have been a nice one to short as it came up and just came right back down. All right, from what I heard, there's an OTC play. It's a weed play. It's a CVSI. CVSI there. Whoa, look at that. I think it's halted right here. Let me check. Not halted. Just seeing a lot of share size going through there. Looks like a pump. Definitely looks like a pump here on CVSI. Seeing tons of volume there. All right, looking to short 100 shares here at 504. Cancel down. Don't think I got filled. Yep, I did get filled there. 504 there. Gotta be careful here. My out's gonna be 516 here. Started with small share size here. This short, it's only 100 shares. I'm short at 504. Looking for this to break back down to this 485 range. It's $5. Get back underneath 5. That's what we want to see. Boys, come on. All right, I'm not gonna let this go back above 505. Alright, I want to see this get below 5 right here. Watching the time and sales. Seeing 502s go through there, 503s, not really liking that. That 506 pops up there, we're just going to get on out. Stick to the plan, guys. Seeing lower highs, definitely not what I want to see there, but do have this spot right here to go off of. You see where it comes back, it's like a support right here. Could be coming to resistance and really come right back down. That's why I'm short here. Let's see if we get back down underneath 5. Okay, there's a breakdown of 5. Let's see if it really crashes. There you go. Getting a little bit move here. Gonna get an order ready at 585 there. It's swinging a little bit there. Gotta be careful. Don't want to see 5s go through here. Want to see it reject it. Saw one order go through there at 5. That's about it. Just one. Alright. Keeping calm, knowing my stop. I took the trade. I took the risk. Now I'm in the trade. Gotta hold to my risk spot. What I like is the time of day. The time of day is what I like. This is why I'm in this trade. FT, what went off there? Oh, CHNR. CHNR going off there on my radar. Alert for CHNR. I'm still really close watching CODX, so I'm not going to switch over. I'm just going to stay with the stock that I'm in. Seeing that pivot there, not really what I wanted to see there. Need to be careful. Above 5 can get a little push. Anything above 5 now, we're just going to go ahead and get on out. Boys, stop. CNTF also going off there. CNTF. there you go. We got that move down here. See 90s. There you go. All right. Looking to add here at 90. $92, $90 would be the ad. Go. Gotta be careful here. Am I gonna get filled on my ad here? Good trade, Salty. Good trade there, kid. Alright, didn't see that ad. Canceling the ad there. Alright, let's see if this can break down to 85s. Get back underneath this 81 and then really start giving me that profit. Definitely our out's gonna be $5 and maybe even $4.99. That $5 is my out. This is when sometimes if you're in a stock and you have a different order form, you might want to pull up the stock on even 2 charts, 2 order forms, and have a different price level for your profit. For your profit target range. Alright, seeing this tap up there, 490s, 45s. This is where I would look to add if I did want to add here. Alright, I'm going to put an order at 492. $492 to add there. Canceling, putting 490. Let me see this on a 5-minute. This still hasn't broken the 5-minute. Yeah, 82 still hasn't broken, so I'm gonna wait for that ad. Gotta be careful here. Don't want to see this come back here. Might just want to see what happens here on this ad. Yeah, I'm out. Out there, right there, getting filled there at 498. Not liking those ads there. I saw 3,000, 3,000, 3,000 there. Not what we want to see there. Those ads are signs if it's coming back up. You see? We're right back in the $5 range. Stopping out's a great thing, guys. You know, sometimes you gotta just take the stop out. You gotta take your stop out. You can't just try to force something. I got Cali going off there. Cali going off there. I'm seeing a good entry would be around 305. 310 now that it's moving up there. It's pushing a little hard there. I would like to see maybe 308. $4,000 shares at 308, 2,500 there. All right, putting out an order at 308. Risk would be $299. Alright, got filled there. Don't want to see this get back underneath 3. Would have to get out immediately. Alright, I'm seeing the bid here underneath 3. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm out. Not taking that chance. Ah. See that rejection right there? That shouldn't have got rejected there. There you go, I'm closed out. Alright guys, we're gonna end the day here. We're down to $23. Give ourselves a chance there. You know, perfect lesson there. You know, definitely wanted to respect my call there. I said that I would risk off a $2.99 there. Don't want to go ahead and let this just crash down on me and give myself a real red day for the day. If it's just $23 and after commission is about 30 bucks, let it so be it. This is what we're trying to practice. We're seeing CODX there push hard there up to that 520 range. Definitely keep an eye on this one. Could just start giving that pump momentum. There you go. We're above that hold it range, so definitely could start giving back here. All right, there's 38s. I would look for 510s or 520s to come back here. I don't want to just jump in there. All right, we're finally seeing some momentum there, so I'm kind of thinking about 530 would be the call. See, this is why you can't use your wrist too much. I went long there on Cali, and I wish I had those $16 back. Those $16 would have let me take a chance here on CODX here. I would look to get in somewhere between the 530s and 540 range, so I could risk off of 518, 520. Right now I'd be canceling that 540, looking for that 530 pullback. Seeing great ad there, right there, 4,600. You would look to add, take a swing there. There's a cat. That's called a cat. You know, one of the key things is look for this big order size. Don't look for the small order size. Look for big orders to pull on through there. Alright guys, finishing up here. Gonna finish down for the day. Definitely, you know, at least we kept our losses really small, really tight. As you can see, we had one gain on CODX. Definitely should have held that position more, but seeing as I was red on 2 trades, just wanted to go ahead and get myself back in the driver's seat. Was about positive about $4 for a little while. Seeing those CODX there, getting that great momentum there, back up there. As we failed on our short, we should have started looking for a long past the break of the 5-minute, but it went and just broke out without us. You know, this week we'd end up about break even for the week. Really close. You know, we got, let me calculate this right quick. We'd be up about $26 for the week. $26 for the week, and then after commissions, probably going to be break even, if not a tiny bit red. Not what we wanted. You know, one of the key things is how many tickets are we going to use. So like, let's say like right here, we use 13 tickets at a 150 rate. looking about $20 in commissions today. About so I think we will be red for the week. So that what we're gonna really try on in next week is we've decided that I've decided that I'm not gonna trade. Yeah, definitely, Marty. Thank you for the heads up on OBS. I'm not going to trade on Wednesdays. I just realized at the end of the day that it's really not something that I want to continue doing, as I've never ever gotten really profitable on Wednesdays. I've had lucky wins. I feel like when I had wins, it's always been snap in, snap out. Wednesdays is really quick. You gotta be really quick. You can't. There's no holding game on Wednesdays. Some people are gonna say that that I shouldn't not trade on Wednesday just because I haven't seen profitability, and more than likely it's my own strategy. I could see myself maybe trying to find an afternoon short on Wednesdays. That's one thing I definitely have seen is more afternoon play on Wednesday than morning play, actually. What I like to do is I like to see the patterns play out completely on Wednesday versus as going at them early. So one of the key things is we're going to be definitely trying to we won't be trading stock like ANF. I lost $11 today on that. Not really a stock that I normally trade. I normally stick to the dollar to about $15 max on stock price. I'm looking to get about 200 shares. Sometimes I'm going to take 100 shares just to be on the safe side. Guys, one thing I recommend is if you're really new to trading, if you really are new and you're willing to put in the time and effort to really get good at this, what I would recommend, and if I wish I could go back in the days and start over and have this approach, because this approach could have had a lot better outcome. Maybe some better consistency in the emotion also. So one of the games is always when people paper trade, they start grabbing way too much size because it's paper trade, you don't really have no skin in the game, no money to lose. So one of the things you want to do is, I recommend personally, is actually trading with only one share. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds dumb to buy one share of anything, but what this is going to do is that as you make your trade, the only thing you're going to see as you realize as the money is just going to be cents earned. So don't stress on net gains, stress on realized gains, and trade with one share. Don't let yourself trade past your limit. Let's say if you were willing to lose with 1,000 shares $100. Okay, so that's a 10-cent trade. So essentially the risk is 10 cents. So what you're trying to do is by trading with one share size, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna trade until you consistently are seeing positives on the green. But the key really is you're gonna see cent trades. You're gonna start trading for 20 cents, 30 cents, versus as I'm gonna trade for 5 cents, and on the next trade I'm gonna lose 15 or lose 5. You're really improving on your risk to reward ratio, and start focusing on cents. Cents per trade is really where it's at. It's not about money. It's not about the realize. Some people even hide the money. Some people just straight up trade like this. I got my average cost, I have share size, I don't even want to see the realize. And that's not a bad idea. That really isn't a bad idea. I personally don't think I feel like I need to hide the realized, but what I do need to do is I do need to watch out for opening too big, because when I open too big, that realize gets big, and I'm used to trading with about 500,000 shares. I've done that on SureTrader countless times. Had great winners, had bad ones. What really was killing me on SureTrader was when they'd reject my buying power as I was entering the stock. So with SureTrader, they have a whole team of risk management, and I feel like they've gotten way too. I do need some sleep. But SureTrader's gotten way too restrictive. You definitely want to know that your broker is gonna let you take the trades that you want with the restrictions set. That's overnight, man. That's overnight. I work lots of overnights, so I'm usually tired around this hour. So, like I said, on SureTrader, you got to be careful. The commission rate is really high, and then when you do try to go in and you do get a stock that you actually kill, usually you get blocked out. Tons of times I hit 1,000 shares to buy, and it blocked me out, eventually only letting me do a cash position, which eventually let me only get 200 shares. I've earned 50, 60 cents with 200 shares plenty of times, but you know, that's really not going to give you that gain to get consistent and get back up there on your capital. So I'm going to wrap up here, as my man Marty over here is noticing I'm yawning a lot. I'm definitely tired. I do work overnights to do this. This is what I want to do in life. I've been wanting to do this since I was a young child. I've always said that I wanted to be a stockbroker. I just never noticed that I was going to be able to do this from my home. Now, one of the things I would tell you guys is, you know, this isn't all what it's made out to be. This isn't Warrior Trader. You know, that we're not going to make $100,000 in the next 5 days. But what we can do is we can learn how to start being profitable traders by taking small share size and sticking to consistency on your strategy. You guys are seeing CODX there really slam right back down. You know, one of the things I definitely want you guys to know is that I want everyone to succeed, really. That's why I'm doing this. I always feel like I need to help out other traders, especially get through the things that I feel I've learned and gotten past. Small things like not trading off of, you know, price action, going more off of a pattern-based trade. You know, sticking to the patterns is going to be a lot better of an approach, I feel, and an edge, so that you can really get the edge in the market. Take your data. You know, you guys are going to be seeing on my reviews, I'm going to actually be doing the reviews and posting up exactly how I do my Evernotes, and also taking my statistics to TraderView. I'm going to be taking my statistics to TraderView and showing you guys my average cent gain and working through there. I really appreciate that, Marty. You know, that's exactly what I'm working for. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not working towards, you know, trying to make $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, go on a vacation and end this. I'm looking at actually making this a consistent thing that I can trade off of and be home more. With that idea, it's not necessarily to be lazy. It's to do this trade, end the day around 11:30, 12 o'clock, and go do another business. I'm an entrepreneur. I love doing businesses. I love working hard. And my mentality is always, you know, trying to do something else to grow. With trading, I've seen countless videos and study countless of times. In the end, all you can always do is look at your data. Your data is always going to help you out and teach you if you're doing good, if you're doing bad, what you're doing good at, what you're doing bad at. And then all you got to do is just find what you do well in, and then try to start disciplining yourself to only trading that strategy. only trading that strategy is really what's going to get you to be successful. Most traders try to trade 3-4 strategies, but yet they can't be profitable on one. Shows a lot there. You know, we definitely don't want to be in that range. We don't want to be trying to trade everything under the sun in paper trading, and then when you get to live, you're just like a deer in headlights. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You guys always leave me comments, questions, anything you guys have or questions. I definitely am gonna go ahead and answer to my best knowledge. You know, I want you guys to succeed. I'm gonna continue doing this. What I think is gonna happen, I'm gonna talk to a beginning trader. He usually gets off around 10:30-ish, 10:25-ish. So I'm probably gonna start my stream up just shortly before then. Really not trying to take away you guys from beginning. We're just more along. We're trying to build on helping you guys. Me helping him also. You know, we want to grow as traders. That's why we're in these chat rooms. I think, you know, we're not in the guru chat rooms where the guru puts up 2 or 3 messages for the whole day, and all you see is really a bunch of noise in the chat rooms, a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing or just entering nonsense in the chat rooms. So let's continue to build with each other, learn different strategies, keep alerting each other to high of day momentum moves, and not necessarily we're trying to get following trades, but more along trying to get you to learn how I trade or how beginning trades. One of the key things is on CODX at the beginning of the day, we're not going to stress about that it went red to green, but you see right here, I look to get short here for this VWAP fade there at 35, and as it broke down the support here, that's when I went and I would have loved to take my first profit. That way you can take your first profit and hold the rest at your number. And as it comes back, so as it comes back and it goes above here, above this 30, that's when you want to go ahead and cover. When it broke and it went green here, that's when I would have loved to have covered and gotten out, still getting that profit that I got right here. On SLS, this is another one stock that I was really looking to short here. Just wasn't able to grab it as it came down here. I would have looked to short here at this 35, 34 range. I've actually called it out in beginning trading chat room to risk off of the 642 range. And what happened was that on my demo, for some reason, it wasn't letting the route go through or certain. So I wasn't able to get short there. And it would have been the move, because as it came down here and breaks the support, I'm going and I'm selling half of it. And as it comes down here to the $6 range, I'm looking to add here on this first green candle. That green candle adding right there would have been a nice add there to go ahead and grab this momentum right back down to 582 range. On my new account, I'm not going to be adding until I can double the account or triple the account. The reason being is not necessarily that I can't or don't know how to add, is that I'm focusing on the development of my consistency. So that means no sizing in, no trying to get that big gain, just trying to get consistent gains of $20, $30, $50 a day. Max loss on our account is going to be about $40. We're going to be looking to get about $60 to $80, $100 range on that profit. So you can see this trade right here would have been really nice. Never coming back to the numbers. Just fading away all day long. You could have waited all the way until about 11 o'clock. 11, I would have been looking around this 11 area, and then you can set a stop above here and just let the trade work for you. If you have 100 shares left, you already taken some of it, go ahead and let it pay you. If you want, take 50 off and then just let the rest go. Really try to get the maximum potential of your winners. So that's it, guys. Gonna wrap it up here. Thanks, Marty, a lot for OBS Studio and for being active in the chat room. Salty, also great trades there, good calls out. Gonna be looking to expand, you guys. Just let's keep going. Let's keep trading. Gonna be doing some reviews on strategy this weekend. I'll probably be posting a video on Saturday or Sunday exactly on what I want to do at TradeNet and how exactly we're gonna grow this account. But you guys have a great day. Like always, I'll come in, I'll come out, guys.